If you are trying to sound more natural when you speak in American English pronunciation, then there is one concept we need to be really paying attention to when we say, especially individual words, but words in a sentence as well. And it has to do with stress because we want to consider that American English is a stress time language. It's not a syllable time language. And if you're watching this, there's a pretty decent chance that your language is doing the opposite. So I'm going to try to show you what that means today. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to your daily American English pronunciation show, which is Wake Up American. We're here Monday through Friday, typically between the hours 7 to 8 a.m. New York, to make sure that you can get in your 5 to 10 minutes of pronunciation practice for today. And to guide you in that process, there is me. Hi, my name is Geoff. It rhymes with breath. It's one of the 4 keys to a natural sound in American English, including placement, pitch, breath. Trying to weaken your consonant sounds in order to strengthen your vowel sounds. Today we're going to be taking a look at some things related a little bit to breath and also especially to pitch because we're going to be taking a look at these words over here. So what we have here are multisyllable words. I'll make this a little bit bigger so hopefully you guys can see this. Okay, so we have some multisyllable words, and all of these words are actually doing the same thing in our case because each of these words is going to have a stress on the second syllable. So when we say stress, what does that mean? Stress in English means that we're going to slightly raise the pitch compared to what comes before it. Okay, so if I do like da-da, I just stress that second sound. It's like da-da. Okay, so a little higher in pitch. And then very often what also happens too is that that stress syllable gets a little bit longer. Or maybe another way to think about it too is that the syllables around it need to be faster and weaker. So all these words are going to follow a pattern that's kind of like this. Da 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 da. Start low, da, then go higher, da, and then keep moving down, da, da. It's like da 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 da. Can you just try to practice that with me really quick? Da 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 da. You can do that at lower pitch too. You can do like da 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 da. You can also do that higher. Da 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 da. We're going to need all these pitches depending on sentence context and things like that. But the general pattern is still saying the same. A fast first syllable, a slightly longer second one, and then everything else faster, weaker, and moving down in pitch. Okay, so let's try to do that sound system, and then we'll try to apply it to the word. It's like da 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 ability, da 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 ability. I would even record myself if I were you doing this, so you can kind of see what you're doing. One thing I also want to highlight is if you say ability 3 times, if you're just like ability, 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 and like try to just listen to that without really paying a ton of attention because I want you to see what is the sound that kind of hits you hardest. Ability, ability, ability. Because for me, it's that bill, 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 bill. Compare like bill, 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 ability, 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 bill, 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 ability, ability, ability. This kind of highlights what we mean when we say English is stress timed. You know, if I say bill, 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 I'm just saying bill 3 times and see that I'm doing that in like a 1 second time frame, right? Bill, bill, bill. But if I add the other syllables, I still take the same amount of time, right? Bill, 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 ability, ability, ability. This is, at its core, what it means to be stress timed. A syllable time language means that as I add more syllables, I take longer. It's like bill, 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 ability, ability, ability. See how now I'm taking more time, I'm giving more equal weight to each of the syllables. English doesn't do that. We're stress time. So that means that if I'm not stressing you, I gotta do you faster and lower and weaker. It's like da 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 ability, ability, ability. We can see this with the next one as well. It's like da 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 da. Accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. Notice that cum syllable gets all the weight. Accum, cum, 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 cum. Accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. Cum, cum, cum. Accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. Okay. Same idea with the next one as well. It's like da 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 da. Alternative, alternative, alternative. Da 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 da. Anticipate, anticipate, anticipate. Da 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 da. Appreciate, appreciate, appreciate. Da 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 da. Authority, authority, authority. the third, the third, the third. Capacity, capacity, capacity. And the last one for today. The third, the third, the third. Certificate, certificate, certificate. Okay. So as you're practicing these, make sure that whether you're saying one syllable or all of the syllables, that the time is taking about the same. It's like tis, 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 anticipate, 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 pre, 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 appreciate, 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 Thor, 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 authority, 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 pass, 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 capacity, 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 tiff, 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 certificate, certificate, certificate. Okay. We don't want to do like tiff, 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 certificate, certificate. That's not the rhythm that English is going to be looking for. All right, guys, keep practicing your stress time, syllable time things. If you want more help with reduction, stress, pitch, and things, we also, again, I'll direct you to fluentamerican.com where you can see below we have our textbook and other resources and things like that. But hey, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know there's a lot of pronunciation resources out there, so the fact that you are here is greatly appreciated. I'll catch you all later. I hope you have a good day, have a good night, and a good afternoon. Take care.